Welcome to the round 4 highlights of PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria.
Similar spot there just a moment ago, works inside and he wins the penalty. Colosimo from the spot. It's a goal. And can you believe it, Knights fans? For Port Melbourne. Rising high, and what's that, a penalty? A penalty going the way of Port Melbourne. Right on the spot. Oh, straight into the back of the nets.
On the grounds, Melbourne Victory lead at Richmond 1-0. We'll get you the goal scorer in a moment. Here though, shallow back pass, and Bentley Green's hit the post, and the follow-up is blocked off the line, and third time of asking, Pachkowski puts it in the back of the net. Bentley Green's player sent sprawling, no penalty, Ruthven with a volley!
What a strike.
Troy Ruthven has done it again! He is a marvel, this man! If you want a special goal, you need look no further than Troy Ruthven. Forward now, Mijovic crossing it in, and it's on the line and deflected in. Avondale have scored. They're right back in it. Chris May up against his near post, shouting one last instruction. And Ruthven, coming off a three-step run-up, is shooting correct! Oh, unbelievable. It's 3-1 to the Bentley Greens. Oakley Cannons inflicted Hume City's first defeat of the season. Ross Frame opened the scoring with this parried shot that fell in the nets. Hume City got back on level terms through Kofi Danning early in the second half. But a red card for Sean Timmins left gaps at the back for Hume, exploded by Oakley Cannons' Ali Hamid. The late winner sealing a 2-1 result. Melbourne Victory triumphed in a goal fest at Kevin Bartlett Reserve on Friday night. George Howard with the early opener. And before the 10-minute mark, this deflected pass fell kindly for Joey Catabian to make it 2-0. Richmond pegged one goal back through this diving header from Hamlet Armenian. But Victory would restore their 2-goal cushion, Seb Pasquale making an absolute certainty of this loose ball in the penalty area. And Pasquale would have a double after this neat through ball played him through one-on-one. Richmond would peg the deficit back to 2-4 via a penalty from Jake Barkadash. But Pasquale wasn't done, completing his hat-trick to make the score 5-2 to Melbourne Victory. Armenian completed his brace as the goals kept flying in. But Joey Catabian would have the final say for Melbourne Victory, his penalty making it 6-3 in a genuine shootout. Evan Christodoulu's left-footed volley was the closest either team came to breaking the deadlock at Green Gully Reserve.
He's played that one in for Tanitas. Eager hasn't been able to take control. Tanitas across the face for Sammy Noor. It's a goal, 1-0 Bulleen. This dead ball could be dangerous. Drifting high, not dealt with. Nishimoto coming through, it's 2-0. Adams follows up, it's a scramble. They're trying to clear. Maybe Theodore pops back up. Chance Schroen, no Adams again. Here's Theodore, deflected, it's gone in. The run, Epifano ignores, looks in towards Big Miloslavic, and it's gone in. It is 2-all. Just seconds remaining in this game.
Now to PS4 NPL 2 East, where Brunswick City continue to impress. Adam Wright's header kick-starting a 2-1 win against Dandenong City. Dimmy Vithoulkas doubled the advantage in the second half. Ash Catamol's header soon after pegged it back to 2-1, but Brunswick City would hold that scoreline to win. Sam Burfoot's juggling trickery would produce a Goal of the Year contender and a late winner for Eastern Lions at Springvale White Eagles. Dandenong Thunder continue to steamroll NPL 2 East, thanks in no small part to Amir Osmancevic. This goal is 7th of the season. Former Socceroos Simon Colosimo headed in to give Dandenong Thunder a 2-0 lead. Box Hill would peg one goal back before the break, Michael Godfrey heading in. But Osmancevic would have the final say, scoring his 8th goal in just 4 games this season to secure a 3-1 win. Murray United's Jeffrey Lino would capitalise on an errant clearance from the Goulburn Valley Suns to send his team into half-time with a 1-0 advantage. The Suns would level through Hakeem El Arabi's thundering header, and Craig Carley Valley would win the match, a goal laced with controversy, but ultimately standing to give Goulburn Valley a 2-1 win. Kingston City duo Zdenek Kukal and Velibor Mitrovic maintained their record of having scored in every game, the first for Kukal in the 30th minute. Mitrovic blazed through the Nunawading defence to make it 2-0 in the 50th minute and would score again in the 58th, Nunawading picking one goal back before full-time. Melbourne City went top of PS4 NPL 2 West with a 3-0 win against Moreland Zebras, Phil Petreski's free kick getting the scoring started. Nikola Konstantinovski would concede a second-half penalty, but stepped up to save not once, but twice from Steve Kuzmanovski. But the Zebras couldn't capitalise, and Melbourne City's Brad Clark made it 2-0 in the 59th minute. Chris Cristaldo then rounded out the scoring with a last-minute goal. Moreland City inflicted St Albans Saints' first defeat of the season, Arpai Akuno stooping to the ball to head in the opener. St Albans were back on level terms quickly, Teddy Yabio turning in from close range, but to end the 8-minute burst that yielded all 3 goals in the game, it was Akuno who would turn in the winner. South Melbourne remains top of PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria on goal difference only from the Bentley Greens, while Melbourne Victory, Hume City and Pascoe Vale all remain within 1 win of top spot. Oakley's Friday night win moves the Cannons up to 7th place, while the late equaliser on Monday denied Bulleen Lions a spot in the top 6. Northcote City's 0-0 draw against Pascoe Vale means Avondale is the only team still to open their account. In PS4 NPL 2 East, Dandenong Thunder and Kingston City maintained perfect records, while the Goulburn Valley Suns hold third for another week. Brunswick City climbed to 4th off the back of their win against Dandenong City. In PS4 NPL 2 West, Melbourne City now enjoys a 2-point gap at the top of the league. Whittlesea Rangers beat Bendigo City 4-0 to move into second. Hear from the players and coaches every week on the FFE podcast presented by Sportsmart. Find it in Audio Boom and subscribe in iTunes. Go to the NPL Victoria Facebook page to see highlights packages made by the clubs and see the round wrap and fixture details at nplvic.com.au.